Jared here, also known as Black Timber Builds. Anyways, we got another video today, another build video. It's gonna be for little storage shop upgrade build that needs to be done. So let's get to it. Here's the drawings. Well, I got a couple different drawings, but this is one we're gonna build today for drill and impact, flashlight, little holder, slot, and we're gonna have a couple shelves to hold some other little power tools, other little things that can go on the wall and save me a little bit of space on the ground or just elsewhere. So let's get to it. Because currently they're sitting in the original bag they came in, just on this cart. So let's free up that space, and a couple other little power tools I was probably gonna put in there or put on that new little shop storage shelf. Okay, so I got a couple pieces of plywood right here. We're gonna rip down to 6 inches on the table saw so we can go to the next step. Okay, so we got done ripping them down. I have the measurements. For where we need to chop them at. So we can cut this down and start boxing this shop organizer shelf to start putting it together. So let's get to it, start chopping. Okay, so these are most of the cuts that I need right here. So we're gonna measure them out, start cutting them, and then all we'll need to do is the couple shelves in the middle. But once I get the box together, that's when I'll measure and cut those exactly what they need to be. So I have 6 of these I need to cut out. So basically, just to do it quicker, I'll line it up to that 2.5 mark right there. Or you can just use a stop block where you put a piece of block right there and put a clamp on it. And so you just gotta butt it up every time when you cut it, just to make it quicker. Okay, so we have everything, all these cuts to get started, building basically the box and these down here. And then once I get it put together, I'm gonna measure and cut those exactly what they need to be. So the first part of this video, my mic wasn't working, couldn't figure out why. Guy at work helped me out, he figured it out. I had a bunch of junk in the charging port. So now it's fixed now. Now it should be coming in a lot clearer. You should hear me a lot better. So thanks, Eric at work. But next step is to measure to the center of this, because this is what's gonna hold the drill. And we're just gonna glue this to it and brad nail it to it, and that's plenty strong. So let's get to it. All right, so the best way to do this is glue it like this. Use your handy dandy finger to spread the glue. Also, quick tip. when you're nailing into plywood or just other thin pieces of wood, you have to go in line with the piece of wood. So you have to nail it like this instead of like this, because then it would be more of a chance to split out, if that makes sense. So all I'm going to do is glue and pin nail these in, and then we're going to go back and put screws in it. So I cut the other pieces, the inside pieces for the shelves. We're going to start gluing everything together and pin nailing it, and then we'll go back and probably put a few screws in everything. Okay, so this is where we're at right now. I put in this top shelf, and I put in this bottom shelf. I'm going to wait to do this one because I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to slide these under, and I'm just going to be able to nail them up from there. Then I'll put this other shelf in. So the drawings, we need 1.5 inch spacing between each one. I did the math, so knock on wood, everything lines up and it's even. Okay, so I jinxed myself. I spoke way too soon. The first one, the spacing is 1.5 inches, but the rest of them, I had to put it about 2 inches. I realized it really quickly wasn't gonna work if I kept them all at 1.5 inches. So made it work. Dumb mistake, but learned from it. Fixed on the next one. Made it work. Rest of them about 2 inches. You won't be able to tell when it's on the wall. Next step is put a backing on this. We're gonna go ahead and cut that out and keep on rolling. Okay, we're in the home stretch. We're gonna take this piece of scrap wood, we're gonna cut it down to what it needs to be to go on the back of this, so we have a backing. For the first cut, it's gonna be 24 5/8, and then we'll rotate it, and then it's 20 1/2 after that. Okay, so we cut the backing. Now all we have to do is glue it on and pin nail it. We have the backing on. Now we're going to put this French cleat, half of the French cleat, because that's how we're going to hang it. Okay, so I marked it out, so when I glue this, I know where to set it. Then I have this piece so it can sit flush on the wall. So there we go. There we go. Have the French cleat back here. Yeah, yeah. Let's hang it. Yes, yes. Okay, so moment of truth, I've decided to change my mind. I'm not gonna put countersink holes and put screws in here. I'm not gonna worry about it. It doesn't need it. It's glued, pin nailed. Not a whole lot of weight's gonna be on here, so I'm just gonna forget about that and just leave it as it is. It's gonna be good. Yeah, so this right here, I built this probably a year and a half ago, and it's been holding up a TV, and all it is glue and pin nailed together. So I know it's plenty strong enough. So we'll be good. We'll be good. Oh yeah. And it's been holding stain and paint. So yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it turned out great. I'm really happy with it. I even have the charging ports for the batteries on the side, save some more space. I really like how it turned out. And I can even move it around on the French cleat. You know, no worries. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you feel like I earned it. And hey, you don't want to miss what's coming up next. Thanks for watching today's video on this shop organizer shelf. Anyways, hopefully I've been able to inspire you to grab some tools and go out and build something. And also what's been on my mind lately is wanting to share scripture at the end of every video. I'm not going to read it or anything. I'm just going to have it pop up. And so you can, if you want to, go up and look at it and read it for yourself. But it's been weighing on my mind a lot, and I want to start doing that because building stuff gets me through the days and weeks. And also, more importantly, the scriptures also get me through the days and the weeks and the months. And so I just want to share that with you to encourage your walk with God and with Jesus Christ. And so I just wanted to share that with you. And also just, thanks again for watching today's video. See you on the next one.